wasn't supposed to happen. Welcome to this week's video. We're doing a reading vlog. To kind of start it off, I'm gonna go through a bunch of the books that I'm in the middle of right now because I feel like I'm in the middle of a ton of books and kind of like what books I'm hoping to finish this week. I'm in the middle of 4-ish books right now. First of all, I'm in the middle of Percy Jackson. I'm 50 pages in. We'll see if I even like end up feeling like I want to finish it, because this might just be one of those books and one of those series that I'm just want to leave in my childhood and not read as I'm older. This would be nice to finish this week, or you know, decide if I want to DNF it. So there's that one. I'm also in the middle of Dune on the Kindle. I started reading this 2 days ago. I'm not very far into it. It's a super long book. I'm not expecting to finish this book this week. It'd be cool if I could, but I'm actually really enjoying this book so far. So we'll see how far I get into that. Oh, I don't know why it's not showing up, but I'm also in the middle of Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I haven't picked this up in a while. It's just kind of an easy read that I had. I don't know. I make a lot of holds on Libby and then they randomly become available while I'm in the middle of reading other books. Anyway. So I'm in the middle of that one as well. And then I'm also in the middle of the audiobook of It Starts With Us, and that I kind of just like pick up at random times. I don't really care too deeply about the book itself. It's just like something, oh, I'm in the mood to listen to a book. I'll just whip that out. And then I've also got The Goose Girl. I'm not in the middle of this, but I am hoping to start this book this week because I have it on Libby, so that means I can read it on my Kindle. And I love reading on the Kindle, especially for like books that are harder for me to get into physically, like into the physical book. But there's the starting point. There's a starting point for this week of where I'm at with my books. I could see myself finishing Check and Mate actually, just because it's an easy YA romance. I think it's a romance. I could see myself finishing this, and I can also see myself finishing this. And I don't see myself finishing Dune because that book is a mile long. I don't know. I don't see myself finishing Goose Girl, so I can't even remember what this was about. I'm pretty sure I searched it up, but I still can't remember what it was about. So we'll see what I get to, but. Just put some sweatpants on, get a little comfy. I randomly had an urge to just read The Goose Girl. I got it on my Kindle. I got it on the Kindle. I got it on there. But for some reason I was like, let's read the physical copy. First of all, it's got a little map, which is adorable. I love it when books have maps. It's my favorite. Anyway, I'm on page 14. I'm actually quite enjoying it. I'm gonna continue reading. Okay, I'm on page 30, and there's already been a big tragedy, but I'm really enjoying it so far, more than I thought I would. I don't remember how old I was when I first picked this up. I was quite young. I feel like probably like 12 or 13, maybe even younger than that. I don't know. But I just felt so confused, like I didn't understand what was happening, but it's really not that complicated. Right now I'm just like confused with my younger self, like so what was exactly confusing about this? I've never seen like any reviews, anything about The Goose Girl. Like I don't know, maybe it's just because it's an older novel, 2003. Like I don't know. I'm pleasantly surprised that I'm enjoying it, and I will continue it after I finish folding my laundry. Welcome back. Today's Tuesday. We're in the car because I'm about to go to the library for a little bit. I just kind of wanted to browse. I don't really have anything I'm looking for in particular, but I just felt like maybe we'll go to the library. It's raining right now, so it's a little bit gloomy of a day. We'll see if I end up checking something out. Well, I didn't end up borrowing any books just because I feel like I already have a ton of books at home that needs to get through and read. But I did find The Goose Girl, so I read a little bit of that. And just kind of browsed a little bit. There was a few books that I was like, oh, it's good to know that they have that. So, but didn't check anything out. It was kind of fun to get out, look at some books. So hopefully later today I can read some more. I'm not sure of what. Probably Goose Girl. I don't know why, but I'm just like feeling Goose Girl right now. I didn't realize it was a series. We'll see if I continue with the series or not. Hello again. Happy Wednesday. Yesterday I didn't get much reading done outside of the couple of pages that I read at the library, just because yesterday it wasn't really that busy, but I just didn't really feel like in the mood for reading, and I ended up going to bed late, because typically I feel like where I get a lot of my reading time is before I go to bed. But last night, Zoe and I watched a movie and we went to bed late. This morning I woke up pretty late as well because I went to bed late, and also we're just getting all the different weather. You can't really see, but it's kind of sunny now. But this morning it was snowing. It was quite the flurries that we were getting. But it's a new day, and I think I'm gonna continue reading more of The Goose Girl. I don't know why, I'm just like so intrigued by this book. I'm glad I picked it back up and didn't like base my opinions on this book from that time that I read it and wasn't understanding anything, because it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, little fairy tale-esque. Anyway, let's do some reading. Thursday, and we're almost to the end of the week, so I just wanted to do a little update. It's so funny to me how I was like, oh, I want to start it, but I don't think I'm even gonna finish it. Like, I'm not gonna push it or whatever. I don't see myself finishing Goose Girl, and it's the one I've been enjoying the most. So I read a good chunk of this yesterday as well as this morning on the Kindle. I'm on page 290. I'm just like pleasantly surprised with this book. Like, I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I do. Like, I just love fairy tales. The writing is so poetic and I love that. Oh.
Apparently we're planning to go into the church after Mom gets back from her walk. Are you gonna play?
I don't know.
Nora, you have taken a lot of breaks, so I think you need to go. So will you go? I take that as a yes.
Anyway, there's your little Thursday update. I really do think I'm gonna finish this today. I have less than 100 pages left. I can finish this. I could definitely finish this. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Earlier today, I finished this book, and I actually really liked it. I was shockingly surprised. What? Yep, that's what I thought.
Surprised.
What's the word?
Why are you on the Bengals chair?
Because I was looking at them.
Why are you looking at them? Oh, sorry.
Anytime anybody leaves the team, they
No,
think
I
I'm
like
a
Christian
traitor.
Wilkins. I will support whatever. What the frick? What is she posting this on?
You better keep this on.
I just don't even know how to explain this book. Maybe I should write down some thoughts first. A few hours ago, I finished this book, and I was shocked that I actually really liked it. I went into reading this book with very low expectations. The Goose Girl, that's what I read. You've been seeing me read it, but went into it like not thinking I would like it at all. I'd say within the first like 30 pages, I was pretty much hooked. Kind of go into the storyline. We're following the crown princess. Her name is Annie. Her name's a lot longer, but for short, her name is Annie. She's the crown princess. She's basically in an arranged marriage with this prince of another kingdom to kind of like form an alliance. I don't know if it was forming an alliance, but connect the two kingdoms or whatever. And I feel like the storyline really starts to pick up on her journey to the other kingdom, because it's quite a long journey, and it starts to really pick up there, and it started to get really interesting. This is considered a fantasy novel, which is understandable, but I feel like it more falls into the category of like fairy tale-esque. I really liked the magical aspect of it being like kind of practical and logical in a way, because there were like these 3 different like magical things where people are either good at people speaking, animal speaking, or nature speaking, and it's really just like coming to understand that thing. So for Annie, she was really good at animal speaking, and her aunt it taught her how to animal speak and kind of like understand what different sounds from animals meant. Specifically for her, it was birds. It's what she really understood well. And I just thought it was really interesting, different. I've never read a story like that. I really liked the writing. It was very like poetic, very beautiful. I really liked that. And overall, it was a great book. Very cozy. Could have been due to the gloomy weather. I really liked it. I gave it 5 stars, which I was shocked because I did not think I would even like this book. I didn't even know if I would finish it, so. It is now the end of this week. First of all, kind of an oddball. I ended up finishing The Goose Girl. I was not expecting to finish this at all, and I absolutely loved it. I highly recommend it. If I had not read this book, like, I just randomly felt like in the mood to read it. And if I had forced myself to read this book when I was not in the mood for it, I probably wouldn't have liked it. Thoroughly enjoyed this. As for Percy Jackson, I made the executive decision to DNF it. I just felt like it was too young for me. I just felt like I wasn't gonna enjoy it. I've already read the books before when I was younger, and I feel like it's just better for a younger audience. When I was younger, I didn't feel overwhelmingly obsessed and amazed with this series. It was just like, oh, a series for young readers, you know? And so I kind of just picked it up and read it. I never really had strong emotions toward it. So I decided to put both of these books just on my shelf right here because I've read them. I have read them. I'm just not gonna reread it. I'm not gonna try that. As for what other books did I have? I think they were just on my Kindle. Chicken Mate, I did not end up reading at all. Same with Dune, I didn't read at all. I ended up having to return it. The due date was over for Libby, and I think I might just end up buying the physical copy for that book, just because that's what I don't know. I'm like it's so funny to me. I was looking back at the first clips of this video. I was like talking about how I'm like so in the mood for reading on my Kindle, and I love reading on the Kindle. But then like throughout the week, I'm like slowly transitioning into this mood of wanting to read physical books. So that's kind of funny to me how quick that can change. Yeah, so Dune and Chicken Mate, I didn't make any progress on. I didn't read them at all. Same with the audiobook. It Starts With Us. I didn't listen to it at all, but we finished one book this week, which honestly is kind of shocking. I feel like I don't usually finish a book within, I started and finished this book within the week. It was just that good. That's it. Thanks for watching this vlog. I hope it's just like, hope it's fun. Maybe it'll motivate you to read more. I don't know. Thanks for watching this vlog, and I'll see you in next week's video.